Hey guys, I am here, lunch and launch. We're a few minutes late. Hopefully you guys got the memo about the new page. We're on Jackie B page. So I'm waiting for some people to come in. All right. We are here. We got somebody joining, someone joining in. Guys, we are a few minutes late because we actually did our bus blessing. We just purchased a new motor coach that just came in straight from Canada. So what we always do is before we take a trip with the bus, we bring it to our church, the Mount. I don't know if you can see it. We are here, and Pastor LJ, who is going to be taking over for our bishop, did the bus blessing. It's a shift, guys, happening. I want you to receive it. Stay in here. Don't log off, because God is doing something amazing. So this was the first bus that he blessed, and this is the year that the shift is occurring. So this was so prophetic. So it kind of threw us off a little bit, but we are going to be, and it's nice, guys. I got to take a look. So it's very nice, state-of-the-art 2024 brand new motor coach. But I do want to make sure that I stay on task with what we were talking about, guys. And today, and we're going to pin it in the chat, it's called Shh, I Quit. Shh, I Quit. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. And thank you guys for all the congratulations. Thank you guys for supporting us, praying for us, coming alongside with us. My sister and I were supposed to be starting a new tour company where we're going to focus on foodways and history and all of those things like that. So that's just another thing for you guys to stay connected. But I definitely want you to type in the chat shift, because the shift is not just happening for us and what's happening at our church, but the shift is happening in the atmosphere. God is saying this is the time for the shift, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss what is happening in the natural. What is happening in the spiritual is happening in the natural. There is a shift occurring. Now, you don't want to miss the shift. So I want to talk about something really quick about quiet quitting. Some people call it silent quitting, silent or quiet quitting. And this came about more so, you heard a lot about this during COVID, where people were coming to work every day, they were showing up, but silently and quietly they were quitting, right? Quietly quitting. So it was like they were going through the motions, but not contributing to anything at their jobs or for their employers. But they were showing up, they were collecting a check, but quietly they actually were quitting. Now, we're saying that there is a shift happening. A shift is happening in the atmosphere. God is prophetically letting us know that there is a shift occurring. This is not the time, guys, to quietly quit. And I just want to kind of go over a few things about quietly quitting. Now, we've seen it in the workplace. People show up to work every day. You come to work, you get dressed, but you do the minimum. You do the bare minimum. You collect your paycheck and you do it all over again. You're not contributing to the success of the business. You're not trying to learn anything to help you, where you're using that knowledge to help maybe in your business or training or helping someone else. You've quietly quit, right? There are some people that have quietly quit on their marriages. They come home every night, but in their mind, they're not looking to make the marriage better. They're not looking to, they're just coming home, going through the motions, but they've quietly quit their marriage. So it happens all the time. Some of us have difficult children. We've been through a lot of stuff with our kids. Of course, we love our kids, and we're not saying they're not our kids, but we've quietly quit. We stopped praying for them. You know, we're just like, whatever happens is going to happen. We're not on our knees like we used to be. That's a quiet quit, guys. There's another thing that I want to talk about is your purpose and your gifting. You're telling everybody, yeah, I'm working on this, I'm doing this, but you've quietly quit. You're not spending the time to learn about your industry. You're not investing money anymore. You're saying, hey, I'm still writing the book, but you're still on that first chapter. So even though in your mind you're saying, I'm still doing it because I'm going through the motions, mentally you've quit it. You know, you said, hey, it's too hard. I just can't do it. I'll still tell myself that I'm doing it. But again, you've secretly quit. And so many of us are going through the motions of life, right? Life happens. Work happens. So we go through the motions. And I'm telling you, in this time where there is a shift, you will not be able to launch deeper if you have decided to quietly quit, because you're fooling yourself saying, I'm still in the game, but actually you're on the sidelines. So real quick, guys, there are 3 things that I want to leave you with today. The first thing is, be honest with yourself and where you are in your relationships, in your goals, in your purpose. Just be honest and say, you know what? I'm not where I want to be. I know I'm not giving the time that I need to give to this. I know I'm not studying my industry and becoming competent. I know I'm not investing in myself so that I can show up as my best self. It's okay. And you have to give yourself permission to say, you know what? I've missed the mark. I've spent some years where I've quietly quit on myself. But now that I understand that there is a shift and that God has more for me and there's more territory for me to take, then I'm going to recognize this is where I am and I am going to do something about it. So again, the first step is just recognizing where you are and giving yourself permission to say, you know what, Lord, I forgive myself. Lord, I forgive, I'm asking you to forgive me for giving up on what you've placed in my hands, and I am going to do something about it. The other thing is community and accountability. People, let me tell you, in order to come against quietly quitting, and you know what? Hold on one second. Hold on, guys. Someone handed me something. So in order that you don't quietly quit, don't you love lives? I mean, you can't even fake it. But so you have to have a community of people around you that will not let you quit. Now, we all see you. You don't think we see you. You don't think we see you giving up on your dream. We don't think we see you just coming in doing the bare minimum, just showing up to show up, not giving any effort. You don't think we see you, but we see you quietly quitting. But it is up to people, your friends, your community, those people that you trust to say, didn't you say you were going to write that book? Didn't you say you were going to start that nonprofit? Didn't you say you were going to invest in yourself and go back to school? I'm not going to let you quietly quit. And on that flip side, you can't get mad at those people. You can't have an attitude. So surround yourself with people that are going to hold you accountable. You have to have people that are going to say, I'm not going to let you quit. I'm not going to let you give up on your marriage. I'm not going to let you give up on your children. I'm not going to let you give up on your career. I'm not going to let you give up on going back to school. If I have to bug you every day, you said you were going to write that book, I'm going to make sure every day I remind you that people are waiting for your book, right? Because if a shift is happening and you're quitting, you can forget about it. So you have to have that community of people. And please, people, don't get upset. Do not get upset when people tell you, I see you quitting. You're quitting on your dreams. You're quitting on your passion. You're quitting on that thing that you said that used to give that spark in your eyes. The third thing in my last 2 minutes that I want to say is address the fatigue and refresh. Lord knows I got 2 children, and there have been times when I'm like, I just cannot pray anymore. I just cannot get on my knees anymore. But you can't stop. There have been times in this business, trust me, we haven't always rolled with beautiful motor coaches. Man, we used to have motor coaches where the smoke would be coming out the back, the floor would be like jelly, and there were so many times that I was just like, I'm tired of this. I want out of this business. I want out of this industry. But you have to address that, yeah, we all get tired. We all get frustrated. We all feel like, you know what, I cannot go on any further. But let me tell you, there's a shift, people, happening. You don't want to give up before the turn happens. You're right there. You're right there at your victory. It is prophetic. I am telling you, God is saying you are right there. Don't quiet quit. Don't go through the motions, because the shift is happening. So I'm going to sign out. It was a little shorter than 15, but I came on a little late. But I just want to encourage everybody, hang in there. We're in the last quarter. The shift is happening. It was a prophetic utterance today. This right here, us being on this motor coach today with Pastor LJ blessing the first bus, right? All the other buses, our bishop blessed it. So there's a shift happening in the atmosphere. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Now, I would have loved for my bishop to be here, but I recognize that what happened today was prophetic. So you tuned in today. Don't miss it. There's a shift. Believe it. Don't quiet quit. Get some people around you that will not allow you to give up on what God has placed in your hands. I'm telling you, if you're connected to Launching Deeper, you're going to get sick of me, because I am going to remind you every time I get on this live that you have to launch deeper. You got to push forward. And guys, if you can do me a favor, share this, tell a friend, let them know it's a 15-minute quick break, but it's going to enrich and enhance somebody. So do me a favor, share it, like it, all of the above, but tell a friend about it today, okay? And we'll see you next Thursday. Love you guys. There's a shift. Don't miss it.